in the bottom once OBS remembers what Warcraft 3 is. The first of our players in yellow, the superior color, as you all may know, I believe. Playing Night Elf, it's Pokey26. On the other side of the map, in the red color is the humans. Flame. Damn, these players having different names in game. It's definitely going to end up confusing me. But here we go. Best of one to start it off. You got an interesting matchup at least. Not one that we always see. The humans starting off with a pretty standard play. Night Elves, I must admit, and I say this every time we watch these because need to make sure any new viewers to the channel know this. They are the faction which I understand the least. By far. I get a sort of general sense of them, but I've never played them or learned how to play them, so if I get anything wrong, I do apologize. Getting with Treants out, very Nature's Prophet, and Flame knows exactly what's happening here, and just chips on by to the camp to make sure what he thought was up is up. Found a wisp there as well. Northern Islands is also a map that we haven't seen a huge amount in meta plays, at least. We've had it a couple times, but it hasn't been the most popular map.
Forces are under attack.
Go. Spotted out again. Both players knowing what's up. Another ring of protection. Well protected, our man Conjurus Rex. They come up for a little bit of a sort of early engagement here. The Keeper of the Grove popping up, seeing what's up. Doesn't want to let the... Doesn't want to just let Flame expand. Yep. Original graphics instead of Reforged. I did use the Reforged originally. I might go back to it at some point, because I do like the Reforged graphics. I do think they are pretty. But the Warcraft 3 guys asked for... our viewers asked for the old graphics. Which also I see no problem with. Do you know what? I was a strong believer originally that they didn't need to redo the graphics, and it was silly to have a remaster, but I do quite like the new graphics. Old graphics, I can see the argument for them being a tad clearer. I'm also personally not a fan of the health bars on all the time, but people also ask for that. So, giving the people what they want. So there's a level 3 coming out from Conjurus Rex.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's Keeper of the Grove. Just getting a few more Treants in. Wants to do as much damage as possible. Got the Lightning Shield on there. Doing a decent amount of damage, but it could have got a Peasant there, but he went into the Gold Mine. Just a little bit of harassment. Gets him up to level 3 as he's on his way back.
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh, there we go. Tree of Life trying to go down, slightly hidden here. But Conjurus Rex does not want to let it happen. The Archmage dives on in there. gonna lose a footman. But should get this tree down. Not going to get cancelled though, so that suggests he believes he can fix it. He sent this whole army of wisps in here to try and get it. There's a couple more footmen coming in, so this could have been a little bit of a dangerous risk from him, but it looks like he has done it, and Flame gives up on taking it at all. It's the dust, so he can take that archer and denies his own footman as well. At the same time, we now have a Tinker joining in with this harassment play up at the top with the Keeper of the Grove, throwing down his little factory. Oh, got the lightning shield on him as well. This is going to do decent damage to this work line. Fully tanking that tower as well. Does not give one hoot about that. Lots of low health that he's looking for. Archmage has arrived to try and fight this off. There we go, the militia finishing off the factory, taking out the Clockwork Goblins.
A town is under siege.
Lots of low health, but there's still a ton of peasants around here, so I don't think he did too much damage with that. Tree of Life moving down to Instill. Flame does not want to let that happen, so having a little look-see.
A player's forces are under attack.
Unlucky little footman on the back line there, but Keeper of the Grove needs to come down here because he doesn't want to get disrupted while he's trying to free this gold mine. Diving straight onto the Tree of Life. He has a decent amount of whiffs here to try and keep it up. Eats a tree. One of the Tuskars real low as well. He is going to take that. Flame is more focused on trying to get this tree down. Soldiers have their anti-arrow starts, so the footmen are marching in, but they're all going down now. Full on assault for this tree, but it's not happening. Every single footman lost. All of the neutrals down as well. That seems pretty nice there from Pokey. Gets a nice look at the human base as well, so he can see what's going on. Level 4 and level 2 heroes to the level 3 of Flame as well. Is getting his Blood Mage out. Two Ancient of Laws going down. Both players starting to sort of move on to the next phase of their build now. Riflemen, Priests. There we go, there's the second Arcane Sanction. Happy to see Tinker again as well, and this is the second faction we've seen Tinker as in meta plays now, which is good to see. Mage there, acting as he does, as a bit of a support for the Archmage.
A player's forces are under attack.
Here we go, getting the Shredder out. Gonna clear out this camp with his Ancient of War and then get to shredding. First the Spellbreaker's out as well. Best unit in the game. This is one of the units, like certain units, especially on the human side, certain units I prefer the old graphics for, but this is one of the few heroes where I really like the new graphics for Spellbreaker. The new Spellbreaker looks super dope. Blood Mage as well. A lot of the heroes actually look good in their new counterparts. Better, more than the units. The old Footman and Rifleman are pretty good though. I think both the Riflemen work. There we go. Dryads coming out from the elf side. Are getting the Druid of the Claw training, but no Druids out quite yet. I'm expecting to see sort of a little bit more harassment coming out, as this is what we really see Tinker do a lot, but we haven't had any opportunity for that yet. And as he crosses the map, the humans are already right on his base. He has caught this one Spellbreaker out here, which is unfortunate to say the least. But he's going to have a lot of damage onto that Tree of Life as he tries to come down there. A load of Militia coming down as well, who has also been caught out in this. Treant's going to hit them, and they're just taking a lot of damage. I'm not sure how this is going, though, because this actually is just stopping the army from getting down here and protecting the Tree of Life. A ton of Wisps keeping it alive so far. Over 4 on the Tinker, and it does go down just in time for the human army to turn. Nice aggressive move there from Flame. Oh, a Tome of Retraining. Interesting. So not happy with what's happening here. And here we go, Pit Lord. Love seeing more of these tavern heroes coming out. Actually, a town getting set up by the humans up here. And Niall's coming down before it is up. So might be able to... what he really wants, if he wants to take a fight here, is obviously to sort of take the fight before the scout towers are ready. But they're already about to become guard towers. So that he might just be waiting to get some bears in there. Starts the push up the hill. Dreadlord is on the side. A lot of mana drain going down there, but gets stopped. Couple of Earth Elementals going. Looking good for the Night Elf player here, honestly, from my perspective. Humans are just slowly falling back. Having the third hero is really nice. It's going to be a little bit of a pain if he gets killed out and gives that experience buff down to the humans. First bear goes down. First tower goes down. Second tower absolutely mauled on by the bears. So now it is fully just army versus army, and there we go. Flame is having to back out of this one. So that was a failed incursion to the bottom side of the map. So, more bears coming out. Making sure to get a big, chunky front line. And now, having had his second base cut down, he's going to go and try and do the same to Flame. Workshop is going up. Is there another workshop going on the other side? No, that is his only workshop. So he's going to need to get here and make sure this place doesn't fall. Rushes the tower down first, which is nice, but he's going to want to back off a little bit here to take on the army without getting shots from the rest of the towers. Oh, big hit there from the Tinker. Oh, Brain of Fire coming down from the Demon. That's a big one as well. That's a lot of damage in there. Who needs Blizzard when you got the anti-Blizzard? Big Infernos going down from the Blood Mage. A lot of low health at the front of the human army here, though. I was cheating. Don't want to lose that bear. Don't want to lose their pit lord. So not too bad here. Priest's doing good work there, keeping the line alive, but he did lose quite a lot at the front. What is he replenishing this with? Is it all just going to be Spellbreakers, I assume? A lot of Spellbreakers. And then getting ready to start pumping out from the factory. More teams so far. Bears on bears on bears from the Night Elf player. So only a little bit of XP left on the map. So 3 and 4 from the human, 5, 3, and 5 from the Night Elves. And I still believe there is not a third human out yet for the hero, for Flame. How many bears there are? We got a big gang of bears here. 7 bears. More as well soon, I assume. Nope, that's the last one. 7 bears, more bears than I've seen in most Night Elf games I've been watching recently, so that's a big one. Once again, we've got a slightly awkward situation with both armies just missing each other, shipping the knight here. Humans want to go and clear some more XP off the map, but Pokey has already arrived at the top side and is once again going to work on this. Down to only 2 towers now, so the peasants are going to absolutely rally to try and save this. There we go. That's what I was expecting to see. He sees the TP coming down. Doesn't know how he wants to position. Has bears all over this. Big strike in there from the Tinker. Load of bears getting caught up in a little bit of a choke there, but as the humans spread back further, they're going to get a little bit set up. Spellbreaker almost going down there. Just going to survive. That's crazy. He was down to 1 or 2 health there. Doing some more damage there. Tranquility coming out, so we've got the level 6 Keeper of the Grove. Boom. There we go.
Big shout out to all our patrons. You enable us to make better content, host larger tournaments, and to give more back to the community. If you haven't already, make sure to collect your perks. Our next Patreon goal is at $300. It will allow us to double all tournament prize pools in Season 2. Feel free to comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.